Hey, I'm playing NVIDIA today. Here's that opening. There's two large green candles, but it immediately shot back down. Um, and so I decided to place some puts here. And it actually went down surprisingly well. It had two large red candlesticks. I got a little bit greedy, so I didn't sell in time, and then it kind of just shot back up. So I lost about $25 at this point. I wanted to cut my losses. So then, before I re-entered, I waited for a large red candlestick, as you can see there, and then I bought 4 call contracts. Because of uncertainty, I decided to sell my contracts as soon as I made profit. So it did go up, and then it went back down a little bit. So I decided to buy 3 more call contracts. So in total, I have 7 call contracts at this point. And here I switched to the 5-minute timeline. It was actually going up really well. So I just decided to wait to see when I would sell my contracts and bag the money to take profits. And so at this point, I sold for 120 something minus the $25 that I lost earlier. So currently I was sitting at $88 for profit. And then I checked back on the daily timeline to see when it would stop going up. So I looked for resistance level. I was looking for $197.62 for that large red drop candlestick from 3 days earlier as a resistance level. It did drop a little bit, and I was like, well, it didn't reach the 197 yet. So when it dips a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and buy some more call contracts, in which I did. And then again, to the 5-minute timeline, I bought 3 more call contracts, and then I sold immediately once I went up to $48. So at this point, I was sitting at $140 for profit. And then they had some really large selling candlesticks. So I was like, well, could I try to enter again? But then on my 5-minute timeline, it did shoot down immediately. So I sold my losses and I immediately put 6 put contracts. And then it did go down very nicely. So I was making quite a bit of profit here. So for 6 put contracts, I did make about 100 something dollars. And so currently I was sitting at $186 of profit for the day. And then much, much later, after all the selling happened, I did see a resistance level of 194. I don't think it was going to go down any lower than that because during the day's lowest, it was around 194. And as you see, this was trending upward, getting away from the 194. So I decided to buy 2 cheap call contracts. And honestly, it kind of shot up for the rest of the day, but I did sell a little bit earlier than what you see in this chart here. Um, so I made an additional like $80 from it. And then for the whole day, I made a profit of $250.